Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Sports Oven. Thanks for your support last year. A happy new year. It's 2018. So without further ado, let's get going. So the first video this year will be on silly season. Yes, the transfer window is open and my oh my has it been pretty interesting so far. So what we'll do is just focus on the major transfers. There have been a lot of smaller transfers, but for this one we just focus on the major one. So like I said, let's get into it. Alright guys, so the first transfers we'll take a look at are those that actually went through before the window opened. So the first one is Virgil van Dijk, £75 million, the most expensive defender of all time. Went from Southampton to Liverpool. Pretty good pickup for them. They wanted him from the summer and finally the deal went through. The other is Diego Costa, going from Chelsea to Atletico Madrid. He did state he would never play for Chelsea again, and that deal went through for an undisclosed fee. However, Atletico Madrid got their man, and that's that. So the next one we'll actually look at is Cenk Tosun, coming from Besiktas to Everton. They have a problem scoring goals, and Sam Allardyce brought him in to alleviate that problem. Only time will tell to see if he is a hit. He came in for £27 million. Sam Allardyce said he's the best striker for that price on the market. So as I said, let's see. Alright, so staying with Everton, the next transfer we'll look at is Ross Barkley going to Chelsea for £15 million. In this inflated market, to me £15 million is a bargain. So he has the potential, so you can only see if he kicks on at Chelsea. It's still left to be seen where he will fit in, but we can only wait. He stated at the start of the season that he wanted to get fit before he chose, because he had the pick of either Spurs or Chelsea. In the end, he picked Chelsea. Chelsea now have their man, so all we can do is wait and see what Ross Barkley produces at Chelsea. Once again, we're staying with Everton, and the next in is Theo Walcott, who they got for £25 million. That's another bargain if you ask me. Even though Theo hasn't been playing a lot this season, he is still a pretty decent player to have, and I think he'll do well at Everton, because I did make a post the other day saying that I think he would fit in well at Everton. So we can only wait to see if he kickstarts his career. I'm imagining that he will be a sure starter on the right wing or one of those wings, and you'll have Wayne Rooney in midfield and Cenk Tosun coming in as the striker that they'll be playing with. So we can only wait and see how well he does at Everton. So I hope all the best for Theo. So Everton yet again we'll be looking at, this time it's a out. They allowed Kevin Morales to leave on loan to Olympiacos. Now this came as a shock to me. He hasn't been playing much this season. None of the coaches really trusted him, I could say, but to me he's been one of their better players over the last few years, providing goals and assists. I mean, he has been a tad inconsistent, but he does provide pace and width and all of that. So a bit surprised to see him go, but maybe it's for the better. So let's see how that works out for both parties. Now let's get into the big ones so far. So the first we look at is Liverpool selling Philippe Coutinho to Barcelona. Now this is a protracted move from in the summer, meaning they wanted him in the summer but Liverpool would not budge and decided not to sell him. They eventually relented and now he is gone in January. It's for a reported £142 million, which I'm sure Liverpool just could not turn down. I'm thinking it's a loss for Liverpool because he was in good form, he was professional throughout and all of that, and I'm thinking they would have needed him to the latter part of the season. They did beat Man City without him, so they're saying there's life after him and whatnot, but when you get to the latter stages of the Champions League, having a Philippe Coutinho would have been amazing. So in all honesty, kudos to him, kudos to them. I would have done like a pre-contract agreement like they did with Naby Keita, where you know Keita is coming in this summer. I would have done similar with Coutinho, where in the summer he would have been allowed to go to Barcelona, but in the end maybe it's all for the best. It shouldn't keep an unhappy player if he's unhappy, so all the best to both parties. No, this one was way out of left field. I mean, we knew that Alexis Sanchez had just 6 months to run on his contract and that he wanted to leave, he wasn't going to sign a new one. No, we also knew that Man City wanted to buy him for £60 million earlier in the summer, so it seemed that it was a lock that he was going to Man City. Fast forward to January and Manchester United are now 24 to 48 hours away from signing Alexis Sanchez. Now that's a major coup for Man United and Ed Woodward and Jose Mourinho. Now, there's also talk that it will be a straight swap deal between Henrikh Mkhitaryan and him going opposite directions. To me, I wish we could have kept Mkhitaryan because I'm a big fan of his. But if that's what it takes to get Sanchez, then I would happily give up Mkhitaryan for Sanchez. If this goes through, and it seems likely that it will, I can see Sanchez being a constant menace, and I think he would fit us more than City in the sense that he is a Mourinho type player. He works hard, he's trap back, he presses, he does all of those things, plus he's a phenomenal finisher, he's a quality forward. So playing him on that right hand side and Martial on the left hand side, that's bags of pace and finishing on both sides. They can interchange. So I'm really looking forward to seeing it. So kudos to the Man United team for pulling this one off. The wages are huge, but that's the going rate for players of this ilk. And you can also factor in that he would be out of contract, so we didn't pay a transfer fee, which goes into all of that. So big sign in my side, so let's go. So yeah, the rest of the transfers are just some fringe players, or you could say up and coming players going out to different clubs. So you have Nkwakali and Nkudo from Man City and Tottenham respectively going to Aberdeen, and one going to the Championship. Then you have James Wilson, who went on loan to Sheffield United from Man United. Demi Mitchell also going to Hearts. And then you have players such as Axel Tuanzebe. He is set for a loan move as well. Maybe going to Aston Villa, who knows. Those being said, then you have the names that are linked with clubs but they haven't gone through, or there's no real progression, such as Malcolm, who they said interested in Arsenal, Man United, Tottenham, Liverpool. There's Aubameyang, which is getting pretty much good traction that he'll be going to Arsenal. There's also players such as Mesut Ozil, who is out of contract as well, but you'll just have to wait and see. And with that being said, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment. What do you think? Is this a good move for Alexis Sanchez? Or who would you guys like to see come to your club in January? With that being said, peace!